I think if I told you everything about the painting, which is what historians like to do, a lot of art curators like to act as historians, and they like to do that. I think it would miss the meaning for you. I think the painting would no longer have meaning. If that makes any sense. I think paintings lose meaning when the artist adds meaning to them. I think the real art comes from no meaning, and that's why it's so powerful, because there can't be meaning. Real art is painted from the eternal, and the eternal has no meaning. There's no meaning attached to the eternal, and that's why it's so powerful, because people, right? People can place attachment to it. They can place meaning to it, even meaning without words. Feelings, the strongest one is feelings. No words, no sound, no nothing. Just the feeling of it. Many people have told me, I was feeling this when you painted that, or I was feeling this when I was in a place that looked exactly like that, or I know what those flowers. I know exactly. I've been in front of flowers like that. I've seen them. I just don't know what they're called. It's the beauty of abstract painting, because a rose, you know a rose, right? But an abstract flower, it's more of a meaning it's more of a feeling than a meaning. An abstract flower has a feeling, not a meaning. An abstract still life has a feeling, not necessarily a meaning. You can't really tell what it is, and so you rely on your senses, on your other senses, to give you information. And your other senses have accumulated a shitload of information throughout your life. So they will tell you. You'll tap into information that you haven't tapped into, because you're not relying on your mind, on your memory, and on your knowledge, on your mental knowledge, right? You're relying on other knowledge. Kind of like intuition, right? You're like, I know this. And people are like, how did you know? I don't know. I had a feeling. Well, that's the place you want to paint from, and that's the place I would hope people see the paintings from. Where they're looking at it and they're like, I don't know what that blue thing is, but I can feel what it is. I just don't know what it is. I can feel it. I can feel what it is. I can feel what he's doing, but I can't, because it's not realism. It's not representational. I can't put my finger on it. But I have a deeper understanding of what he's doing in the painting. It's beyond the superficial. That's what Van Gogh did. That's what Monet tried to do in the beginning, and he did it really well in his later years. That's definitely what Picasso did. That's what Warhol did, in many ways. That's what Basquiat did. That's what Matisse definitely did. Willem de Kooning, Marc Chagall, they all did it. The feeling of the painting is much stronger than any mental ideas, because the feeling of the painting has your entire. Dad, can I borrow your charger real quick? Give me 10 minutes. Okay. The feeling of a painting has much more memory. Look at that. Man, these allergies are getting to me. I don't even know how I have allergies in winter. Still winter? Or is it spring now? Where are we? And the more you try to make sense of your painting, the less you'll understand them. Especially as an artist, the more you try to make sense of them, you can't really make sense of them. It's like trying to make sense of what a bird sings, right? Wow, what are they singing? What are they singing? Well, that's what painting is. You can't make sense of it. It's just that people get stuck in the representational aspect of painting, so they grab onto that. But if you just grab onto that, you'll never grow. You'll never grow as someone who views art or as someone who paints art. Someone who paints it. You'll never grow. Because you get stuck on the meaning of it as opposed to the feeling. Right? People tell me like what did you paint? It's the same thing as if they're asking me, what did you mean by that? You know, what did you mean by that? I have no idea what the fuck I meant. I don't know. What is that supposed to be? I know it's flowers, but what did you try to do? And I'm like, I didn't try to do anything. I did. I just don't know what it is. I didn't try. You obviously see I didn't try. It's right there. There's no trying. And that's the beauty of it. Lots of artists get stuck on that. And they're like, oh my God, it doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like. It's not supposed to look like anything. You already lost the game if you think it's supposed to look like something. The fact that it has a representational value to it doesn't mean that I tried painting flowers and that's because I'm a poorly trained artist. That's as far as I went. That's stupid. Of course not. It's ridiculous.